Siccness.net.
What's up, everybody? This is Daric B with the Independent Music Seminar, where we cover every single major topic about the business to help you make money off your music. I'm here today with Cesar from 1World magazine, the founder and owner, and we're going to talk about his magazine. We're going to talk about physical product versus digital. So Cesar, what's up, man? How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Daric?
Good, awesome. We just got done doing a live stream, our first ever interview live, and it went pretty good. I was real happy with it.
Yes, it went very well. Thank you very much. I hope everybody enjoyed the Facebook live stream.
If you guys aren't familiar with Cesar, he's a longtime music industry veteran here in the Bay Area. He is known for writing stories for Xplosive magazine, and more recently he branched off and started his own magazine called 1World magazine. Cesar, could you give us a little preview of the magazine and who's in it this issue?
Absolutely. Here's what it looks like. It's available at rapbay.com, 1worldmag.com, undergroundhiphop.com, and Dimple Records and other record stores here in the Bay Area that sell physical CDs. You'll probably find 1World magazine. It's also being distributed to grocery stores, newsstands, convenience stores around the nation as we speak. So just ask for it in the magazine section. If not, you'll see it. But otherwise than that, on the cover of this issue, we got 12 Gauge Shotty and Little Blood for their collaboration joint mixtape street album called Chicken Talk. So that's what that is. Check it out. You can download the Chicken Talk, off of iTunes, Google Play, all the digital outlets. Other artists in this issue, we got San Quinn, Frosty the Nomadic from San Diego, Little Raider from Vacaville, Cuddy from Antioch, Syfy. They're doing a lot of great events here in the Bay. Janet Lissette was our model, so there's a full centerfold on her. Every issue there's always a centerfold for everyone who likes stuff like this. You'll appreciate that. But yeah, there's a lot of other artists in here. We got K Reno from Houston, Judah Priest, Insanity, Paris, Mr. Fab. The list goes on and on. I mean,
it's a big magazine. It's
yes,
it's
quite
80,
a lot in
80
here.
pages.
84 pages.
84 pages.
Full of hip hop, independent hip hop. I guarantee you'll love it. And for those who love hip hop, you'll appreciate it. So
today we're talking about what it costs to put out magazines and should we sell them. And I think absolutely, if it's a piece of product, then yeah, we definitely should try to sell our product. Now, we're not artists, so we don't sing, we don't rap, but what we do is we put out magazines. So that's our product.
Yes.
Cesar, so how much is 1World magazine? I know that you just said it's in all these stores. So how much is it and what do you get?
I'm glad you asked me that, Daric B. The magazine by itself is priced at $6.99 in stores. And there are a few stores, including 1worldmag.com, where you can buy the collector's edition. And this comes with a 2+ hour DVD of 50 more interviews, 19 track, all new tracks, CD, mixtape mixed by DJ Faya from Brooklyn, New York, plus the magazine, all shrink wrapped in a nice package for $19.99. It's absolutely the best promotional tool in hip hop, I guarantee you, physically.
Right. So artists, people are saying people don't buy CDs and there's no, the money is slow in the music industry, but this magazine is just like a CD if it's all your product that you have.
Yes.
You can just, that's a $20 bill he's holding right there, for the right person. Now, when I first pressed up Clyde Carson's first solo record, he pressed 1,000 CDs. It wasn't even really a good record. And he came back 3 weeks later. He sold all of them. And that first record, I think he sold like 2,000 or 3,000 copies. But the first Team album, they sold like, I want to say like 11,000 copies, hand to hand, all hand to hand. They call it the gas station tour. And they just find a spot, post up at the gas station, and make a few $100s in a few hours. The craziest story is Clyde and them took a bus to Reno for, what's that car show they had, the Hot August Nights?
Yes.
So they went up there with a couple of boxes of CDs, and they came home with, they had bought a Durango after the weekend. They just bought it and then drove home. Clyde, it's crazy. These are still money in physical CDs. Now people are like, well, I don't have a car, I don't have a CD player in my car. You probably do have a CD player in your car, you just don't use it. A lot of independent people are pressing CDs because it's quick money. You can get compensated immediately, even if it's just $5.
Yes, absolutely. And aside from that, I'm going to say this, and it's going to ring forever because it's so true. The best hip-hop music will always be wanted physically. Period. That's why vinyl still exists.
Vinyl's actually coming back. I mean, not in huge numbers, but the numbers for vinyl sales are up in the last 3 years. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, bro. I go to many record stores. I go to more record stores than probably anyone I know. And so, I'm seeing it myself that vinyl is not dead. Matter of fact, in the near future, in the next year or two, I want to put out, don't steal my idea, anybody, because I said it first. I'm going to put out a compilation on vinyl. Straight to vinyl. And CD, of course, and digital. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a trend. People are going to bite me, I already know.
It's okay. It's all right.
I mean, but I said it first. Mr. Cesar, 1World Magazine said it first, what I'm going to do. Because I will do it.
We might have to do it together because it's a great idea. Vinyl isn't like, you can't look at vinyl like a CD. People who buy vinyl, they do two things with it. They collect it and they play it.
Yes, sir.
And that's it. And
nothing else.
And they don't play it in their car. They play it at home.
Yes.
So it's merchandise, you know what I mean? So you have to look at it like, okay, it's just another piece that you can add to your, your repertoire. You've got shirts, hoodies, those are always great pieces. And now you can add vinyl to that. Vinyl's not bad. You can go to Fry's Electronics and buy Tupac album on vinyl. You can buy Bob Marley on vinyl. It's not cheap. It's like $35, But
again, remember, it's what I just said. In other words, the best music ever was pressed on vinyl.
Right.
And all music was pressed on CD up until a certain point. Till they've been brainwashing you, telling you that CDs are dead. Which is a lie. Don't believe that. I believe they told that to people, and people regurgitated this lie. One, because they don't know, but here's the other fact. When all the independent artists I know stop pressing CDs, that means they stop competing. They stop competing with the majors on the shelf. Once you give up your spot on the shelf,
you're done.
Guess who's going to take that slot? The majors, not your homie. So stop giving up your space on the shelf.
There's a few shelves left, not many, but I was just at Rasputin's the other day, and I seen E40, I seen Jay Stalin, I seen Burner, I seen Tech 9. You could still press CDs if you could still sell CDs.
You have to have demand, and that's why a lot of the CD sections have shrunk. You'll ask Saeed, aka Balance, at Rasputin's in Berkeley, and they're shrinking down all of their CD hip-hop CD sections. And they did that in Berkeley, which is their head store, which is the main store, which had the biggest selection, which now shrunk, and he'll tell you, so he's probably buying less CDs. And so it's just a trickle down all the way around. But the fact of the matter is still that which is in demand will be sought after and bought and purchased in these stores if it's on the shelf. Bottom line, period.
Yeah. But also, let me throw this out there, because there's another market that you could still sell CDs to. And out of those 11,000 CDs that Clyde and those guys sold from the team, they told me that probably half of those sales were like pity sales, mercy sales. So Clyde was like, I was selling to old ladies. I was selling to anybody who would be willing to give me $5, $10, $1. So there's still money. I mean, I don't know what you call that. I mean, he called it like a mercy sale or a pity sale, but at the end of the day, he was like, I still sold it. So, and there was still some money generated, you know, and that has to do with being a good salesman, I guess, versus how the music sounds. But step your sales game up. Absolutely.
In the beginning, I think we all have to become a salesman. I'm not the best salesman at hand-to-hand combat, which what some people call it, selling my product to somebody blindly at the gas station. I haven't let it come to that, though. It's not a negative thing. It's just I've been so busy doing other moves, I really haven't had time just to sit still and do something like that. Though it sounds very, very tempting, because me trying to make a deal for X amount of dollars is just the same as me spending the afternoon collecting dollars, little by little, like you just said.
Right.
You know, so, and I know my product is worth it. So it wouldn't be hard for me to sell this. I sell these for $5 on the street anyway. They're $6.99 in stores, and they're
I'm a DJ,
$5 on the street.
I still sell mixed CDs.
Yeah, go to Rasputin's. All his CDs are still there on the shelf. Why? Because people buy them.
I don't sell as many as I used to, like he said. You know, I don't drop off 200 to balance anymore. Now it's more like, you know, 60. But, you know, I make up with more titles. That's how I make it up, you know.
Yep. So it still equates to the same amount of money. You're still getting paid the same. Still probably the same amount of work. Maybe a couple more mixes you got to put together. But,
which, you know, not hard.
No, it's just a matter of spending time to listen to some songs you like.
Yeah.
So
that's about it.
It's not that bad. No, that's what we do anyway. We listen to music.
So anyways, Cesar, why don't you give them the website address? We're going to wrap this up.
Absolutely, Daric B. The number 1World Mag, MAG.com. That's the website for 1World Magazine, 1worldmag.com. All the social media is at the number 1World Magazine. Follow us, like us, friend us, give us a shout out, say thank you. We loved your info. We loved your magazine. Whatever. Or tell us you hate it. It doesn't matter. But just react. We appreciate your watching. Shout out to Daric B. And the name of your company, Daric B?
Independent Music Seminar. Don't forget.
Absolutely. The Independent Music Seminar. I appreciate you for having Mr. Cesar of 1World Magazine. And I will definitely be supporting your next seminar you have.
Awesome. Right on, guys. So if any of this information was helpful to you, go ahead, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button. And shout out to Siccness.net and WeTheWest.com. Also good websites to check out. They definitely support everything we both do. And we'll see you guys in the next video.